good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
We talk so much about how coaches script things, especially on offense, to start a season, to start a game, whatever it is. Could they have scripted a better start in terms of playing? Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC, and his team won their season opener.
Absolutely. Perfect start to the year, but all the talk was, hey, that was week one. Now we got to move forward.
Let's do it again in week 2. That's what he's told his teammates.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wentz to throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Well, look now at the defensive starters for the Cardinals. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Wentz. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. A man from the capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. This is Chase Edmonds. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Number 53,
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Cliff Kingsbury here on 4th down, trots out the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
For Kirk, there's a peek at the numbers in last week's game. 4 catches, 51 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that'll make it 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Murray now to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. From the 40 now on second down. Wentz under a heavy rush, and down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And an alley to run. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 9. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I should have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. Out to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Anderson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the ball.
We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Wentz now on first down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Now the ball comes loose, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red.
Keep putting that ball. Here we go. Here we go. 15 running. 15 running. Mark 57. Push him.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Cardinals defense as they head out to set up shop. And they have forced now 4 turnovers, Mr. Davis. How've they been so far? Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Wentz. keeps himself upright. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he's got some space here.
Let's go, baby.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but
Let's go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check.
This is the fullback, Janovich. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
57.
Second down and goal. Murray, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to...
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
58. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Throwing now is Wentz. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That's a gain of 3.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Single.
On 1st down, Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A 1st down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, they run with Edmonds. And an alley to run. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 44.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
On 3rd and short, this is Janovich. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A gain on the play. First down, Cardinals.
On first down, Edmonds. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Murray now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Edmonds. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
57. Mike, 57.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. 57's the Mike. 57.
Back to throw it, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, Doug. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now wins. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing on first is Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, it's caught by Sanders.
Wentz is
4 after that last completion gets him 6. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at